So what do we do next? How do we protect ourselves? Do we accept the mark of the beast?
Adapt. Adapt or
You try to
die.
stamp it out the best you can. You know what I mean? You're not gonna, you know, I've always said this, like, the thing about doing illegal business is that the bigger you get, the more you just get on people's radars and the bigger the penalty will be. You know what I mean? Because, for example, like, we have like a content ID version on Facebook that literally finds every Facebook and Instagram page and shows our content on there, how many views it gets. And we could actually see and see how it's actually used. And filing a strike is like a 30-second kind of thing. We've gotten a lot of pages shut down.
Here's a question.
Wait, let me just finish. But what I'm saying is, when I'm going down this list, I don't care about all the people that have gotten 100 views, 200 views, whatever. I'm looking for 100,000 views, 50,000 views. Okay, like, this is actually causing damage. And this is when I start striking pages, and this is when pages get shut down, and then people come, oh, why'd you strike my page? I tagged you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a content creator just like you. No, you're not. You're a bootlegger. You know what I'm saying? Right. And basically what we say is, if you want to use our content, the licensing fee is $10,000 a clip. And these pages have paid that. Yeah. These bigger pages, I'm not going to say no names, but these bigger pages, our fee, if you want us to reverse the strike, it's $10,000 per clip, per instance. You don't have to pay that. We're not sitting there soliciting to you. We're minding our own business. You're coming to us saying, hey, our page got shut down, or we're about to get shut down. If you got shut down from a strike, that means you've been getting strikes. And we're just the final, you know.
What does it take? 3 strikes, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. So if we're that third strike and they got shut down, what's up?
No, I just realized.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's a lot of them.
You got a lot of
We
motherfuckers.
can just go back and just start collecting
Yeah,
10,000.
a lot.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, you don't have to pay this.
But
I don't care if you pay or not,
Right.
but the strike stays.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to pay, we will reverse the strike as after we get your payment. You know what I'm saying? And these bigger pages have paid because they've created big businesses out of our content. Okay, $10,000 worth it to us. We know not to put up Vlad TV shit, and we'll try to be more careful in the future. You know what I mean? Because listen, like all these pages, like Shade Room, you know, World Star, they come and ask us, can we post this? Sure. Or no, you can't post it because it's not released yet or whatever else. So it's like, if you want to run it like a hustle instead of a business, you're going to get hit like the hustlers get hit.
This is what happens.
This is what happens. It's not, you're not running it like a fucking business right now. You're running it like a bootleg hustle, and you're upset that you got striked, and you saying, I tagged you, I'm giving you promo, is not working in this conversation. So either license the clip or just take your L. Yeah. We don't care either way. We're not going to convince you to license it. Right. It's up to you if you want to do it. It's, and you and your business. And for most people, it's not worth it, but for some people, it is.
I can hear the voices of the people who are getting strikes. Yo, fuck Vlad, that's some bullshit. I'm trying to come up just like him. He gonna do this to me like, that's some bullshit.
But you know what? I feel like there's a lot of people that's trying to come up, but they're trying to come up the wrong way.
Right.
Like even amongst these bloggers, there are people who will just sit down and just attack you or make up a story about you because they think that's the way to come up.
Yeah, Tasha K, perfect example.
Oh, God.
She lied. This is not my opinion. She got
proven.
In a court of law, they confirmed that she called Cardi B a prostitute, she has STDs, all this type of shit. Kept doing it over and over again until she got sued for $4 million. And it wasn't until she lost the appeal that she said, oh, I'm so sorry, Cardi B. Because she did the same fuck shit with me. She created a whole video, you know, saying Vlad TV works with the feds, and I know that he gives the content to the feds before it comes out because he hates black people or something. And we saw this shit, and it's like, that's not true. We don't, our content gets publicly released, and whoever uses it, uses it. We've never worked with the feds or anything else like that. So we hit her. We said, you need to remove this. Oh, can we talk? No, we can't talk. My lawyer is CC'd, you got to remove it. We're not going to remove it. Okay, let's The lawyers are now already involved.
Step 2.
And then whatever, later on that day, we removed it, fuck you. You know, you're just, here you are attacking a woman, you know, blah, blah. I hate when women do. Shout out to all the women out there who really don't use the attacking a woman when they do fuck shit.
Right.
I'm attacking a person who's lying about me.
I'm attacking a
Right,
thief and a
right.
liar.
A thief and a liar.
Right.
And I do the same thing to men. You just happen to be a female.
Right.
You know, and by you getting sued, it kind of put it on my radar. When I looked, I'm like, oh, there's a whole video about me lying on me. Like, clearly you haven't learned your lesson.
Yeah,
you know,
there's
and
a whole bunch of those on me.
that's that bullshit.
But how did you feel when a lot
whole
of people
bunch
were
of
saying
those.
I'm sorry?
How did you feel when a lot of people were saying you work with the feds, you got a lot of people locked
You
up?
could say I work with the feds, and you could say a bunch of bullshit or whatever, but when you specifically say I know that you are doing
Right.
X, Y, and Z on a prominent platform, then you and I have a problem.
Right.
If it's not true. Now, if you can prove it, then go for it. You know? But if you're just saying that shit to try to disparage my business, especially with me and Tasha, like I remember when she was coming up, I hit her and say, oh, congratulations on her success. Never said nothing bad about her. Ever. To turn around and see this fuck shit.
But it's that mentality. It's running rampant. Like,
Well,
I can
'cause
name-
you
I
get
can name
farther
a
by
whole
lying
bunch of
on people.
that's doing this shit
Right.
now. Like, yo, Math Hoffa this, he's Illuminati. Yo, he smashed my girl. He did this.
Right.
da, da. It's ridiculous, bro.
Right.
This shit
I'm
is
saying,
like,
though, you gotta look
this
at
is
it
what-
like you
you
popping.
bums. That's all you got.
That's what happened. That's what happened when you
It's your
popping.
contribution
You
to the
not
world.
popping, nobody got nothing to talk about.
This shit is nutty.
You heard that?
Out of line.
Okay, all right, we're gonna take it out.
I didn't
We're gonna take it out.
I didn't say
man.
nothing. I didn't say nothing.
It's just gonna get worse. They're just
leave
gonna
it
be
alone,
like,
bro.
Math
You're gonna
Hoffa
be like,
responds.
see,
Here's my
look.
response.
He's an angry guy.
You know, that's
stupid.
that I've always found that to be the wild catch-22 is if you don't say anything, oh, he ain't saying nothing because it's true. But then if you say something, oh, the only reason
That's
why he's saying something is
manipulative.
because it's true.
Nah, that's
If
manipulative.
if it wasn't true, he wouldn't respond to it.
No, Mecca. What it is if someone doesn't like you and they want to believe it, they'll believe it.
Which
If
is why-
someone
which is why
likes you
I
and they
wish-
don't want to believe it, they won't believe it.
My
But that's
whole-
why.
Simple as that.
That's why Matt be always saying like an unchecked lie becomes the truth.
yeah.
That's why when he goes live to respond to something that he knows is disparaging to his business, to us as
Or
people on
just
his
for anybody
platform,
to be thinking
it's
like-
because they're gonna think it's the truth if he doesn't say nothing.
They also I've seen those the same comment section. One comment right under, and you know I don't read the comments.
Yeah.
Seen one question say, he just deaded the whole thing with facts over feelings, blah 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 blah. That's the proof. He just deaded the whole thing, and then right underneath, if it wasn't true, he shouldn't even be entertaining it.
Right.
It's only
Yeah.
it's
Right.
only affecting him because it's true.
Right.
He's only
Yeah.
responding because
Right.
it's the truth.
Right.
Bro.
I tell
can't
man,
win
yo,
or
man,
lose
don't
in
I
this
tell you
shit,
that
bro.
all the time? Don't reply. Don't say
Yeah, I
nothing.
know, but sometimes
but-
sometimes it's hard for me.
Now, see, like the kid situation, yeah, you gotta reply to that. That's your children.
But
Yeah,
at the same
Regular
point-
shit when niggas is just talking means
Bro,
nothing.
Listen, man,
Because you make them hot.
this shit been going on for years, but it's frustrating when you wake up in
But
the morning
you popping.
and
That's
you see.
why,
That's
bro.
why it happens.
You popping.
But no, that's not why. That's not why.
Why?
They're not popping.
And when
Exactly.
you
That's
mention
why.
them, it makes
That's
them.
why.
It makes
Right.
people like, oh, who is he talking?
When
You know, why I can't
Right.
agree with that because we don't know how we would react in those situations, bro.
Yeah.
Waking up, like you said, waking up every day. I've seen this since I've been on board with this show. I've seen this for months and months. I fucking go, yo, I'm like, why the fuck are people continuously
want
attacking
attention,
this
bro.
And then then they don't understand how it affects a person
What's the new curve?
mentally and emotionally.
Sometimes-
I understand what that. I understand what that
Sometimes I
is,
don't
but
care, but
sometimes I
sometimes
feel
like-
like it's necessary.
No,
Sometimes
no, listen. I give okay. I
You
give-
wouldn't just let Tasha K keep fucking
No,
trying to pull
because
through the
she's
dirt like that.
legit costing him money and reputation and slander, and it becomes
And
a
there's been
different
people
level.
that done that to Math too.
I do. I'm not. This isn't me. This isn't me telling you not to do nothing. I can't give you advice on this situation because it's almost a damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
I give away free advice every Monday on my page. Mechanism
Mechanism
We talk about-
Mondays.
Every Monday, I give away free advice to artists. Here's what not to do so you can get a little further ahead. If you want something specific, I gotta consult you. Look at your whole situation. We could talk about it. I had this guy come right on my page talking about, yo, all you ever do is tell people what not to do. I was like, if I told you if you always bash an artist for doing the wrong shit. I was like, if I praised you, where would the advice come from?
Mm-hmm.
And right after I said that, 2 more paragraphs down, he said, I noticed that you only replied to me because I said something foul about you.
Listen, shout out to my man Juan. His wife is an artist. He tries to promote her as much as he can. He'll come to me and be like, yo, bro, I reach out to the people that they don't hit me back, da da da. You know what I started to do? I started to say negative things, and then everybody come talking to me. I'm like, yo, that's not the way though, bro. Don't go that route, because you create enemies for your wife now. Like, you don't want to do that thing. But he was like, bro, I'm telling you, I say nice things, they don't say nothing. I'm like, yo, I get it, but that's not the way.
But a lot of the accent on math. No one was. I wasn't ready for that. I've never heard the Spanish math album before. So here we are right
Just
now.
that quick.
No, but it's real, and I see the frustration in his face, and I'm like, I get it, but damn, are we in a climate where we only pay attention to negativity?
No. Depending on my response to him, the dude who wrote that shit, I started to write, I'm responding to you because you're doing the wrong thing. It's what I always respond to. Somebody who's doing the wrong thing. It's the basis of my whole shit.
Right.
You're doing the wrong thing, I'm responding to it.
Right.
You're doing the wrong thing, and I started to write that, and I stopped.
The reason why that's
Because you realize
I was 2 seconds from writing that like,
the reason
bro.
why that shit is becoming the norm is because the platforms allow it, bro. That's the reason why it's becoming a normality, and people are overindulging in the negative shit instead of the positive shit. You look in other countries, they don't allow certain things to be posted. If you try to post some shit that's fucking negative,
That's TikTok.
remove.
No,
it.
but even
In
YouTube
China.
with the kids'
In China,
videos.
That's how they do it.
You can't comment on the kid videos.
Right.
Those videos that those kids, that your kids are watching all day long.
Good.
You cannot leave a comment.
As it should
Right.
be. As it should be.
Exactly. So why wouldn't it be the same thing? It's like, even if I try to, I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes when I first came home, this is not now, I see something I don't like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And instead of me thinking about it, I put, what the WTF is this? And then Instagram automatically says, we can't allow that comment to be posted.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Why not?
I think
Because it's called.
But-
I called Redman. I wish Redman a happy birthday and posted. He's one of my favorite MCs. I posted a picture of me and him on some happy birthday fellow Aries shit, and I called him the hero of the weirdos, which is a line from one of his songs. And Instagram said this comment similar to this had been flagged and taken down because of the word weirdo.
Right.
And they don't take anything into context the fact that that's one of his nicknames.
because it's a bot.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
And that's
It's
what
not
I
an
think
actual
we
person.
all need to start taking into account. There are bots. You're not just responding to people. And these are machines that are regulating 9 times out of 10. The people who are not striking shit automatically, it's a robot. It's not personal touch. There's no context.
Right.
So we need to lean on the block button. I just start blocking people like
Nah,
goodbye.
certain shit you can't block though.
Shit.
I don't block people.
Fuck
'cause
out my face.
I want you to
out my
see
face.
me winning, baby. I want you to see it. You know
Or
what
I'm
I mean?
making so
But-
you can't comment on my shit. You come on my page
Yeah,
and
you-
insult somebody who's a friend of mine. Oh, fuck it.
But these is dudes you'll see in the street, you'll run into them, they be like, yo, I'm just doing that to get my joint lit.
and that's-
I don't got no beef with you, bro.
That's happened. I woke up one day years ago.
They
years ago.
fans,
This-
bro.
This is the old math Hoffa. I woke up, some guy was wilding on Twitter. He has location on, and I happened to be in Miami. And I was downtown Miami. He was in Hialeah. I said, man, fuck this shit. I'm not taking this shit today. Hopped in the whip, came to his crib, took a picture of the door, and I sent it to him. I was like, yo, this you? And he was like, LOL, chill, chill, chill. And I'm like, yo, people don't have the fucking patience for this shit every day. You know what I mean? He never came to his door. I sat outside for like 5 minutes, but you know what I mean? Like, everybody don't have that. I think if everyone who gets on social media had to put their actual address, and I know
I've been
that's
saying
dangerous.
that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. I feel no one should have a social media account without having a proper government ID that they enter in.
Right.
Not that it should be displayed to
Right.
the world. It shouldn't.
But it should be available.
But it should be available for situations that start to get out of hand, like threatening people's families and doing
Children,
racist
shit,
and
Right.
you know, like really just really nasty things. There should be some repercussions, just like for people like me and you, there are repercussions.
Right.
If we say something crazy on social media, we are real people with real repercussions. But someone that has a cat emoji could say, I'm going to kill your whole family, and go on and have some breakfast afterwards.
That's
and
crazy.
never have to deal with nothing ever again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just unfair.
That's unfair.
You know, and I remember when I said that, I remember I actually tweeted Elon Musk and I said that, and there was like literally thousands of responses, and people like, well, what about all the freedom fighters in countries who can't show their identity, you know, and could they'll be prosecuted? That's like 1%.
Yeah.
The other 99%.
That's less than 1%.
That's less than 1%. The other 99% is motherfuckers who say nasty things,
Right.
say disgusting things to
And you're like,
you.
why is Goku talking to me like this?
Yeah. Look at that guy. I like that shit on by Mario Brothers.
Like,
Exactly.
word. Like,
Yeah,
this is crazy.
it'll definitely make people, you know, think twice before doing shit like that if they know there could be a real repercussion, like they could lose their job. You know what I'm saying? They could get kicked out of their school.
I don't
They could
even,
get physically hurt.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You're right. You're right. I don't think like that. But you're right. You're right. The internet is not a real
Listen.
place to
He's
be.
got 100,000
Listen.
fake pages.
I don't care
Listen.
about anyone saying anything online. Like, it's not that. I don't care. Who are you? I don't know who you are. I'm not going back and forth with you over shit you have no idea about. And you popping shit. You don't know me. You could be standing right next to me. Like, the internet is not a real place to me. It really just fucking isn't. It's people
I hear
trying
people
to get
saying
attention.
that, but it's real people
Yeah, it's real
using
people
that
behind it.
place.
That person is not who they really are when they're saying that shit. Like, it's
Why
not
do you
real.
think that?
Say it again.
Why are people like that?
well,
You
you
have an
know what's
avatar?
crazy in terms of
Niggas
that?
is just retarded.
Who's
bro.
giving them
Niggas, they're retarded, my nigga.
Yo, like
Slow.
from the outside looking in, you would think like, because I'm a controversial figure, right? I get a lot of hate, whatever else, right? You would think that everywhere I go, people would be attacking me and, you know, trying to kill me or whatever. Every time I go outside, there's usually, most days, at least one person will walk up to me and say, yo, man, I really love your shit. Like, yo, I really, you know, I was
Yeah, you don't meet the hate.
yeah, like I was at Junior's today, you know,
That's
having some
Brooklyn?
buffalo shrimp. No, in Manhattan.
Shout out to
Oh,
Junior's.
Manhattan. Yeah, shout out to
Shout out to
Junior's.
Juniors, but people from Brooklyn don't really.
Yeah, okay, I got you. No, I know. The original's in Brooklyn. But I stay in Manhattan. So, you know, I went to the Junior's, you know, I had lunch there. I'm having my buffalo shrimp. And the dude was like, yo, man, yo, I love your shit. You know, artists you just interviewed is from my hood. Like, yo, thank you so much. Like, yo, I really, you know, and they started breaking down. That is always what happens when I go outside when people see me. You know what I mean? I had one person approach me negatively in all the years I've been out, and it was based on, it was at the airport because of, I think he was trying to holler at the girl that I was with. And when he saw me with her, I think he just got jealous. And he wanted to, like, talk some light shit in my face. That was the only time that ever happened.
Right.
The other 1,000 times, yo, we love you. Can you take a picture with my kids? You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's what reality is like. But
Right.
the internet will have you thinking something totally different.
Totally different, yeah.
Yeah.
not
But
a
that's
real
reality.
place.
I'm being 100% honest right now. You know, you could see out there all the pictures and whatever else. Like, people love Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? Now, they talk shit about me after I leave. I don't know. I don't care. But in person, they're very nice and polite and cordial and happy to meet me and are legitimate fans.
And like I say, you never really meet the hate.
Right.
Now, for everybody that's watching, I need y'all to you know, it's fun. You know, you got your profile, your avatar, and you can hide behind that and say weird shit or say threatening shit or what. At the end of the day, there is a spiritual effect to what you're doing. You're putting negative energy out. And believe that as you keep pushing that negative energy, you're attracting it also. You want your life to get better? Be a little bit more positive.
There you go.
See things differently.
There you go.
Once you keep pumping that negativity out there, guarantee you, somebody, one day, is gonna walk up to you and slap the shit out of you.
That's a fact.
And it might be me.
Allegedly.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.